Donald Trump faces many signs of potential political trouble. Here are a few of them. Washington: most presidential candidates look for signs of trouble during campaigns. But before Donald Trump, none had faced threats of criminal conviction and removal from the ballot, as rivals urge voters to put drama of the Trump era behind them. Legal troubles may be biggest threat to Trump's huge lead in Republican polls. Polls show Republican voters so far are rallying around Trump after a series of impeachments in 2023. But he and his aides have expressed concern that voters in 2024 may grow tired of all the drama and start looking at other candidates. Trump has repeatedly attacked the prosecution's lawsuits and urged voters to stick with him in the upcoming convention's primaries. Crazy things could happen, Trump said Tuesday in Waterloo, Iowa. As Trump and his rivals head into the 2024 election, there are at least 3 signs of trouble for the former frontrunner. Here are some of the things that can and will happen to Trump as he seeks the presidency again. Adverse court decisions. The potential for legal trouble could arise anywhere and at any time for Trump. Last Tuesday, Colorado Supreme Court stunned the political world by ruling that Trump was unfit to hold public office due to insurrection of his supporters on January 6, 2021. The ruling could likely keep Trump off ballot in Colorado and inspire other states to follow suit. But Trump lawyers are confident the Supreme Court will reverse disqualification decision. Meanwhile, Trump, his lawyers and his campaign team need to prepare for the possibility of up to 4 criminal trials in a campaign year. 2 cases, one Washington D.C. and the other in Atlanta, GA, involved efforts to overturn President Joe Biden's victory the 2020 election. There is also a New York state lawsuit over hush money payments and a Florida federal lawsuit over confidential documents. D.C. His trial was scheduled for March but was put on hold due to pretrial motions. Trump's legal team wants to delay all criminal trials until after Election Day, November 5. And for good reason. A criminal conviction would transform the presidential race. There's also a potentially damaging civil lawsuit looming against the former president. The second defamation trial against author E. Jean Carroll, who won a $5 million lawsuit against Trump in May, is scheduled to begin Jan. 15, same day as Iowa primaries, which mark beginning of Republican nominating process. Falling poll numbers. Rising rivals. Trump's GOP rivals warn that his ongoing legal troubles will eventually wear down voters who may begin to consider alternatives. Trump's rhetoric has also increased, describing political opponents as vermin and saying immigrants are poisoning Americans, and threatens to prosecute political opponents. Nikki Haley, who is surging in New Hampshire primary, says voters want to move beyond the turmoil of Trump era. Ron DeSantis, counting on a strong perfo